Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Harford gets the bucket. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hill dishes to Landry. Payne grabs the board.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Kicks it to Landry. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Landry. The shot. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 6 points for Big Daddy.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Now T. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
3 on 3. Hill with it. Picked up by Teague. Hill passes to Hill. West setting the pick for Landry. And he banks in the layup. Landry's got 8 points.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Now here is Hill. Outside Landry. From beyond the arc. Payne grabs. Grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside T. Pass to Bazemore. Pacers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Teague. Following the basket by George Hill. Teague kicks to Payne. With the floater, and it's Teague. That time on the assist from Payne.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hill kicks to Landry. Dishes to Hibbert. Now here is Landry. Defense right on him. Front past the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Landry's got 11 points.
Getting it done offensively, guys. 5 his first 7 shots. Not bad.
Horford with the screen on him. Teague can't hit.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Landry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 13 points in the game.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Out of the bucket. Porter's got his first bucket in this one. And the Hawks for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Kyle Korver is checked in for Mack, and it's Teague in for Schroeder. Solomon Hill is checked in for the Pacers. Big Dan he comes in for George Hill. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Scott is out there with Horford, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Teague. And it's Miles with the rebound. Indiana leading by 6. Now, here is Landry. Last game we saw him score 32. Expanding his range. Al Horford with the rebound. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one following a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Now, here is Landry. 13 points in the game. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Payne, he's checked in for Atlanta. Indiana also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. And West subs in for Reggie Evans. Now, here's Landry. Inside to Hibbert. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close.
And the Hawks with possession here after the miss from Landry. Here's Teague. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
The other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Now, here is Landry. Let's go. They grab their own miss. Hibbert, and he gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 7.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, guys. Big Daddy in their last game against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He ended with 32 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight. Need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
The Hawks trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And it's slammed in by Teague. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Miles dishes to Landry. Teague on the double team. Landry kicks to Miles. Landry with it. Picked up by Teague. Puts up a 3. Landry no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bazemore. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A fadeaway. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
His touch is
Not the best game for you defensively out there, huh?
Whew, man, that's an understatement. I know I'm better than that, but I just can't seem to get my defense right lately.
To me, that says it's more about focus than anything. We know you've got the ability, but it's up to you to make sure you're using it.
I hear you, Coach. I really got to work on my mental game, but I will, I promise. Thanks for the talk.
You're now listening to the sounds of this demeanor.